Folks, I want to thank you very much for hanging out. Great questions during the intermission there. What we're going to talk about now is the compensation plan. And as I explained before, I think having the in-depth conversation about the comp plan as part of the main presentation might be kind of overkill and maybe too much. So I'm cutting it into two pieces. And the first part kind of explained who we are, brief overview of the company, and a brief talk about the comp plan. But let's go ahead and dive in right now, okay? Now, the comp plan, folks, is really cool. And what happens is at first, you may even say, this doesn't make sense. Why is that happening? Then you kind of go, oh, that's all right. And then over time, as you make referrals and your referrals become active, you're going to start seeing commissions hit your inbox, and you're going to go, where in the world did that come from? And that's what we want. We want you to create that ultimate leverage to infinity depth and infinity width. You're able to earn unlimited commissions. There are absolutely affordable entry points. In fact, folks, you can get started by surfing in the system, earning enough Satoshi to purchase our minimum level, and then climb up the ladder, okay? There also are some massively lucrative top-end purchase options. In fact, I mentioned previously, we've just added 2 additional pieces to the TPO 11. That one of them is a 1 Bitcoin purchase with an absolute ton of advertising credits and an 8-year purchase boost activation. We were approached by some big players that really want to rock with this, and they wanted to have an even larger package, and so we accommodated them. As we mentioned in the first part of the presentation, it's the value proposition. I think everybody's been in some of these gifting programs, these 1%, 2% a day things. You can make some money, but it's also kind of a game of musical chairs or an old maid. In other words, who's left holding the old maid, who's standing when there's a chair, when the chairs are all gone. With Infinity Traffic Boost, folks, I keep saying this, the bigger we get, the greater the value, the bigger we'll get. There's no reason we can't grow to hundreds of thousands or millions of members, and you're in on the ground floor. And of course, we've got our Surfers Rewards pool that's funded by purchases, and we talked about the math on that previously, but the nice thing is there are multiple ways to earn in our community. Now, as I said, the purchase prices range from 0.00025 Bitcoin, that's 25,000 Satoshi, all the way up, okay, I got to change the slide, all the way up to 1 Bitcoin, okay? You're going to earn a minimum of 30% commission on all direct referral sales, okay? Even if you're a TPO1 and somebody sees your ad and they buy that new package at the tippy top that's 1 Bitcoin, you're going to earn 0.3 Bitcoin. So folks, there is a huge incentive to spread the word about Infinity Traffic Boost. And don't forget that you're also going to earn small Satoshis when your referrals surf in the system too, okay? And then the qualifications to earn the 80% are very simple. Just make sure that you own the highest TPO you can. You'll earn 80% on that TPO, all the ones lower and one higher, okay? So it's really, really a very lucrative and very friendly system. Now, just to review, okay, we're very proud as we slide into the discussion of the compensation plan about our value proposition and the longevity, because everybody worldwide needs advertising if they're in business online, and everybody wants Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. This product is a proven valuable product. Advertising, okay, multi-trillion-dollar industry around the world, and because of this, we have a product that is here basically forever. And so as we grow, your value proposition that you're selling increases, okay? So now let's take a look at this comp plan and grab a piece of paper, maybe type some notes in a notepad. This is really simple once you grasp it, but it might be a little bit tough at first. And I want you to understand it because, man, is it ever the most powerful thing that I've ever seen. Now, keep in mind that you have infinity depth and infinity width potential on the 11 purchase price points. Actually 13 now that we've added the 2 packages into TPO 11. Now, this is a reverse one-up. Don't worry, don't let your head explode. It provides you with massive leveraged potential, okay? Now, what I'm going to talk about happens on each and every one of the levels, okay? TPO1 through TPO11. You keep your first sale, you pass up your second sale, you are now qualified at that level for life, okay? Now, what this does is by passing up that one sale, you're now qualified to create unlimited sales to you from your downline, okay? And that can be dozens or hundreds of levels deep. So you're going to give away, think about it, folks. It's just in life. Like in life, if you give something away, you're going to receive back in abundance, okay? You give up one sale at TPO1, you can now receive unlimited TPO1 sales. This happens on each of the levels, creating massive, massive leverage. Now let's talk about how this works. Now don't let your head explode, okay? How does this work? Let's take a look at you. Hopefully you can see my cursor here, all right? How does this work, okay? So here's you, all right? And you make this sale. You keep that. All the peoples on this line here are your sales that you get paid commissions, all right? So this is your first sale, okay? And your second sale, see, that goes up line, either to your referrer or somebody higher. So this sale is gone forever. Now that person still is earning credits for you for surfing, and that person right here, this guy, he's still earning advertising credits for you when he makes a referral down 3 or 4 levels, okay? So you still have him, but he's not paying you commissions in the system, all right? Now, let's go over here. You keep your third, your fourth, and your fifth sale to infinity width. Once you make this at this particular TPO, let's say it's TPO1, that's the minimum smallest package. This all happens, folks, on each one of the TPOs. And as I said, you keep your third, fourth, and fifth sale, okay? Now, let's talk about the leverage. So this is your first sale, right? This fellow makes a sale. He keeps it, right? Because you keep your first sale. But guess what happens? His second sale comes up to you. Remember, this line is the line that represents your sales. Now watch what happens. This is so stinking cool. So this guy is now on your line, all right? What happens? He, quote unquote, owes you his second sale, right? So now he doesn't make a sale, but now the same thing happens in that this guy is the second sale of this guy here. Your guy made a second sale. It comes up to you. His second sale is going to come up to you. So every time somebody lands on this level, their second sale comes up to you. Now I want to mention something, okay? Let's say this is TPO1, and this fellow right here is the second sale for this fellow. He comes up. He now is your direct referral in the system. He's going to pay his TPO1, TPO2, TPO8, TPO10 sales to you, all right? The only way that his purchases that he makes don't come to you is if he gets passed up, and that happens. Okay, someone can get passed up from level to level. But the beauty of this right here, your pass ups can go to infinity depth. Now let's take a look at what this means individually, okay? So you got Mike, and Mike refers this fellow, Pete, all right? Pete refers somebody else. That somebody else refers Sam. That person comes up to you, okay? And you can see what's happening. Sarah is your third sale. Okay, Sarah makes a sale, and this person makes another sale to Jill. Jill comes up to you, okay? And this continues on and on to infinity width and infinity depth, okay? I hope that makes sense because it really is simple as long as you remember the second sale goes up. Once you're qualified at that TPO level, you're done, and you do this at each one of the TPO levels, okay? Now, think about this, okay? Is that the potential is huge, and the only thing you pay is to make the one pass-up sale. Now, I've already kind of spilled the beans on this in that this happens on each of the 11 TPO levels, okay? So, and if you look in your back office, I think everybody in here today, as I look at the members in the webinar, if you look at this, you've been active. Nessie, I know that you're quite active, and if you look at your pass-ups in your back office, I can pretty much assure you that you've received more pass-ups than you've given up. And I get this sometimes from people in the Facebook group. I don't want to give up a sale. Look at the leverage. Look at the leverage, okay? And the other thing too, just kind of fun, is that when people are able to move up and purchase the TPO 11 package, from that point forward, they are completely exempt from giving away pass-ups. And that could mean a lot of money over time, okay? Now let's just quickly review. You create infinity depth and width income streams with all 11 TPO purchases. You earn 80% commissions and receive pass-ups at the TPO level that you purchased, one higher and all lower. So if you come in at TPO 7, you're able to earn 80% commissions and receive pass-ups up to TPO 8, all the way down to TPO 1, okay? So you're creating infinity width instant pay commissions at each of these levels: quarter, 0.001 Bitcoin, eighth of a Bitcoin, quarter of a Bitcoin, and now at the new TPO 11, earning 80% commission on half and full Bitcoin, okay? Remember, when you make a pass up, you're done for life. You only make one pass up forever at that level, okay? Now let's talk about this real quickly. Some of the details, some of the fine print. Free members are not eligible for pass ups. Okay, you can earn 30% commissions on everything, but to qualify for pass-ups and to earn 80% commissions, you have to upgrade at least to TPO 1. At that point, you're then qualified to earn 80% commissions and pass-ups at TPO 1 and TPO 2. Okay, all members qualify to receive pass-ups to the level you purchase plus one higher. Now, here's what happens. Let's say you're at TPO 4 and a pass-up should come to you from someone at TPO 7. As it looks up line, it's just going to skip over you and go up looking for someone at least TPO 6 or higher. Stay within your budget, but always try to be pushing yourself to a higher TPO and pushing your members. We're really going to crank up the sales here, folks. We're going to do more webinars, more marketing materials, more resources. Now is the time to get positioned, okay? Try and buy the highest TPO you can. It extends out your purchase boost, so you don't have to purchase again for as soon. You get more ad credits. You qualify for more 80% sales, and you qualify for more pass-up sales too. But stay within your budget. We're here to help you, not cause you to go hungry, all right? Now, inside tips and tricks. Again, purchase the highest TPO you can and encourage your team to do the same. Even starting at TPO 1 can be powerful when it's duplicated, especially if you leave the default where the system automatically upgrades you to the next TPO once the money is there. Remember, you need to stay Surf Boost activated too. The way you earn 80% commission is to be purchase boost, meaning you have purchased a TPO within the time frame designated, and you have to surf. My advice, try and surf at least 10 pages a day anyway. You'll earn a Surfer's Burst reward, but just try and do it that way. Stay Purchase Boost activated. In your members area, you can see how long your Purchase Boost activation remains. And actually, come to think of it, make a mental note, I need to probably get a screenshot of that put here in the webinar. Also, refer. That's what it's all about, okay? Build your business, refer others, invite them to join the Facebook group, invite them now to these webinars. We're gonna go ahead and help you build a huge advertising portfolio and recurring income, all right? Now, I wanna thank everybody for coming in. Be active, help us help millions. ITB is a sound, listen carefully, a sound mathematically driven program designed for long-term success. ITB will be here, okay? Help us help millions around the world to succeed online and have fun doing it, okay? I want to thank everybody for coming in. Let me stop the share.